They've talked about it, but no one's ever actually done it because it'd be really stupid to do it. And it's just the kind of playthrough we're doing. That's right, we did it. We made the Chaos Broken Straight Sword. Oh my god. Holy shit, I hadn't used the Chaos? Okay, cool. Cool. It really makes me unbelievably happy to do a ton of damage in this playthrough. Alright, let's do this, Sif. For honor. The only real honorable boss in the game. I mean, I guess some of the Lord bosses are, but Sif is like... Oh my god. Gonna kill me. Giant dog. I mean, it just gets super, super cool. Giant dog, well, wolf in this case, with a sword. It's badass. There's no way to look at it. It's like not too much like giant skeleton man, you know, who's made out of a bunch of skeletons and like has a crazy skeleton sword. That's cool, but it's kind of like over the top, almost like anime-ish sort of thing. It's cool, but it's like over the top. Wolf with a sword, just simplistic, and he's got the most honor and valor of any boss you fight in this entire game. Probably any enemy. I like him. He's cool. The theme is amazing. The fight is simplistic, but not too easy. Like if you come here early, he's not a pushover. If you come here late, like most people do, he's you're usually strong enough to take him down relatively easy. And every time I come here, it reminds me of the time I was playing as Smo, and I rolled so slowly at one point that I managed to roll through his attack twice in one fat roll, which is just undoubtedly the most impressive thing I've ever done in Dark Souls. Yeah. Okay, can I Chaos? How much are we doing? Oh, no. Okay. I should have the severe advantage here with the flip ring on. Dodging him is just really the key. And then there's... Well, let's see, that's not doing like... It's doing much more damage, for sure. The stack damage over time matters. You know, if I ever do this in Dark Souls 2, which I probably will at some point, not right away, the poison broken straight sword, that'll be incredibly useful, especially like dual wielding in that game. Power stancing, that'd be, yeah, fantastic. I wonder if this is the harder game. I know I've seen people do it in, I've seen people do it in, yikes, 3, and I know I've seen some people do it in this one too, but just not to as great of an extent, and then people just don't like to. Which I get, that's a whole can of worms. Now, if I can just make it through this fight without my controller dying... Okay, well, let's see. That was counter damage, I think. Chug. Chug. And Sif has just the right amount of attacks, too. It really... It sucks. I'm thinking about how I have my... Yikes. I bought a brand new Xbox One controller for use on the PC. I don't have an Xbox One, but I kind of came to the conclusion that the Xbox One controller was just kind of like the best option for a PC controller. Because I severely needed a new one. And it's really sad to me that I can use it for the Xbox One on the PC for like basically any game, I believe, but I can't use it on the 360. God, I wish they had made the Xbox One controller backwards compatible, because I've only used it a little bit and I haven't really gotten to stress test it. But it's a really good controller, really good. Like, I like the 360 one, I really do. I would say it's one of my best, probably the best one I've ever used, be it that I haven't used that many, but still pretty good. But man, the Xbox One just felt like a really solid controller, and I really like the way it's built. And I would give anything to be able to use it here in place of what I've got going on right now, because this is not optimal. You've already seen my battery pack come out. Oh, Sif. Is Sif... Oh. Is he limping already? I forget, you gotta give him to like 2/4 of health? He slows down, and then he limps. And when he limps, it's just the most heartbreaking thing. Sif is so cool. It's just awesome, boss. Awesome design. Best... Sometimes there's a certain elegance to less is more. Like, limiting yourself, what you can do with limits is sometimes far greater. Like when you're shooting a horror movie, for example. Sure, you can have the multi-million budget of a sci-fi superhero movie and they look awesome, but there's something simplistic still about like Alien, the original Alien, how old it is and how well it still holds up, even today. And it was, you know, done on a pretty low budget, and it was all about... That was a good jump on me. Just pulling things off with a low budget. And in this, which is true for how I feel about a lot of things, but in this extent, I'm saying it's like, what's a giant wolf, sword, fights like a knight, uses a sword in his mouth. It's not over the top like a lot of the boss in this game, and I'm not saying those are bad. I just think this is really cool. And it's done just so simply. Yeah. Oh, I blocked that. That's not like me. I don't block things. You either dodge the hero or see yourself become the spam. No, I don't know. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Oh. It's so... God, it's so awful. So... breaks my heart. Sif, I'm sorry. And then he rolls over. It's just... Best boss in the game. Certainly from like a lore perspective, like I care about... This game has a lot of characters. Like, everybody loves Sunbro. I like Sigmar. There's a lot of cool characters. But Sif is right up there. Like, I really care about Sif. And he doesn't have a single piece of dialogue, and I care about him. He's probably like top 3. Good fight. Sif. Got the Ring of Artorias. Go traverse the abyss. Go fight the 4 kings. I'll take out my negative feelings on the 4 kings. Oh, we didn't kill Sludge Monster. Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't kill Sludge Monster. Yikes. Alright, chug, 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 chug. No. No. Okay. I thought we had killed Sludge Monster. I thought I'd been through here. God. That's really why doing things out of sequence is kind of bad. It's funny. I'm in the middle of playing Ocarina of Time, which I hadn't played in a while, and it's really enjoyable, but I actually decided to do some like funny things. Like, I've been doing like things out of sequence as much as possible, like sequence breaking, and I like went and did, I think I did Gerudo Training Valley, like the Gerudo Fortress right after the Forest Temple. So I did Forest Temple, went to Gerudo Fortress, and then went back to like Fire Temple and went through the game mostly regular. But it just reminded me of like, oh God, I didn't do this. I thought I did this. I didn't do it. My ring is on, right? That's the worst thing about doing this, is when you come down here, you jump off the edge, and then you ask yourself, is my ring on? Because I'm not quick enough to menu swap to put it on. Alright, these assholes. Least favorite boss in the game. I feel like I've expressed why throughout the playthrough already. It's just they're damage based. They're all about DPS, how much damage you can do per second. Their name is misleading. There's more than 4. There's an infinite amount until the health bar is gone. The health bar has completely gone. The room is cool, but the depth perception is so... It's trippy in a good way, but I lose my... anything I think about cool. I like, for a second it's cool. It's like, oh, it's like an all black room. It's kind of cool. And then all of a sudden I don't care anymore because it's the 4 kings. And then I get double teamed, and they like to grab... And I opted for the flip ring because I felt it would help me. And then they do this. You gotta back off, and your buff goes away. You gotta and then you get hit by things you can't see because it's not there. It's not actually there. And you get hit, and you gotta swing because your buff's not gonna last forever. And you gotta roll. You gotta swing, and the buff's gone. Now you do no damage. Oh my God. And then you pray to God that your other weapons and other buffs are gonna pull you through this, because if not, it's gonna be a very, very long fight. And then there's 3, because if you don't do enough damage per second, which I don't do, this might be the worst build ever for the 4 kings. Because they really are a damage per second boss. So if you can't do... I should have buffed myself with that. I didn't think I had. Oh, no! Great Magic Barrier would help me right there. And you can't watch the other ones, because you got to focus on at least one. It doesn't really matter that I hit this one, but... Holy shit. You can't fight 2 of them together because there's no way to dodge their attacks quick enough, and I just don't really care for them. The coolness of this fight is quickly lost on me every time I step 2 seconds in here. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Alright, well, at least that's doing some damage, but it's not enough. It's not nearly enough damage. Maybe I'd be better one hit. Another one's already up. So you would think at this point, it's like, okay, I've killed 1, there's 3 here. That's all there's going to be. No, they'll just keep spawning. And spawning, and spawning, and spawning. I don't care for it. It doesn't make any sense lore-wise. No one can explain to me why it works this way, really. They're not a fun boss for me. I don't care for them. Oh my, the damage on my unbuffed weapon. That's not good. No! And then they have this move where they grab you. You can't get away fast enough. I never can. And they drain your humanity. The worst. And then you die. Because you're trying to do damage per second, but it's not working. Fucking four kings. Fuck you. God, that feels good. That was only attempt number 3, too. If we don't even count that one stupid death where I fell off the edge coming back. That was attempt 3. I got progressively and noticeably better each time I came to do this. Yeah, that boss is just a damage per second race. Just if you can just tank their hits, which thank God I had great match. I didn't know if that was going to really come in handy at any point during this playthrough. But yeah, the four kings, great magic barrier. I don't even have like I'm not even wearing like tanky armor. Great magic barrier did all the work right there for defense. And Sunlight Blade took out the first two. If you can just plan that, get as close as you can before you buff. Just swing, one hand swing was doing the best just to get more damage out per second. And then just swing after they're dead, be ready for the next one, heal when you need to, tank the hits. Don't even bother healing, just tank them. Basically everything except the grab, because if you get too far away from them, they just spam magic attacks at you from range, and it's easily the worst thing. Did I just see a sign? That's weird. I thought I just saw a note on the ground. Huh. Well, as much as I really dislike that boss, and I always go back and forth on this area whether I think it's cool that it's a pitch black abyss area. It's awesome. There are walls here. You wouldn't think there are, but there are walls here, and you can run into them. And it's really awful if you get stuck in them. So it's better to stay near the center, which is granted pretty big. But when you kill them, this bonfire, it's kind of the coolest looking bonfire. Inch ourselves just a little closer. Is it 25 or do I need 30? I think I need 30, right? Was it 30 or 25? Oh, it's 25. Oh, we got it. We got it. Cool. Oh, just in time, too. So if I really needed to, I could have just grinded out one more level to get up to Crystal Magic Weapon. Let's check that out. Oh, yeah. So now between Sunlight Blade and Crystal Magic Weapon, I think I am in good shape for my buff. Yes, Crystal Broken Straight Sword. Please. Thank you. Okay, and that's, I think, you can't upgrade the crystal broken straight sword or any crystal ascension type of any kind. And once it's broken, but it's significantly stronger if I recall correctly. God, we've got so many broken straight swords. I can't keep track anymore. Is that doing more? That looks terrible. Alright, compare that to a +10, I guess. That looks terrible. Okay, so one-handed swing, 20. One-handed swing with a crystal, 16. Well, at least we can say we made it. We may literally be one of the only people to have ever made a crystal broken straight sword. Chaos broken straight sword, crystal broken straight sword. I can't wait to present this whole collection right at the end. I know I'm still missing a thing or two here or there, but this is quite a strange collection. This is a very unique build, if you ask me.